And welcome back. Bad weather always comes when you have things to do. But in this case, bad weather is a good thing because we have Saturday high school football. A number of games in the Midlands were pushed to Saturday as a lot of teams had to finish games. So we have the Saturday Blitz. Let's start with the finish of the weekend. Saluda on the road for their opener against Strom-Thurmond. Saluda was down by 7 late in the fourth quarter to the Rebels when they made a clutch rally. The Rebels were leading 21-14 with a minute and a half to go. On fourth down, Saluda quarterback Noah Bell. He's one up to Halen Wright. It's bobbled in the air. It looks like it hits the ground, but it's called a catch to Strom's surprise. Next play with a second and a half on the clock. Bell again, this time to the end zone for Wright, and he gets it. Saluda is still down by 1, so they go for 2 for the win. This time Bell rolls right, finds Jervin Witt, and that is the game-winning 2-point conversion. Saluda walks off. 22-21 is the final and victory for Saluda as they win on the final play of the game. Huge comeback win for the Saluda Tigers on the road to open the season. And back in the Midlands, Gilbert and Gray Collegiate finished the second half of their high-scoring game Saturday morning at 11. This game was 34-32 last night before it was called, and the scoring continued this morning. Jai Tolan drops back for Gilbert, drops a dime to DeAndre Harris in stride, and he gets into the end zone for the touchdown. He had a huge day for Gilbert as they took a 47-32 lead in the third quarter, and Gilbert's head coach Chad Leeper, he's loving it. But here come the War Eagles. KZ Adams makes a monster play here as he gets the pass from Holy Cross commit Hunter Helms. Adams had 254 total yards of offense and 5 touchdowns. He got stopped at the 1 on this play, but he will punch it in a few plays later for his 5th TD of the game. 48-40 Gilbert after a good 2-pointer from Gray. But the Indians would answer. Tolan goes back to Harris on the quick pass, and he slithers through the defense and races down the sideline for his 2nd TD of the game. 156 yards on 7 catches. Hey, put the spotlight on that young man. Gilbert wins a fantasy football dream of a game. 62-47 the final. 109 total points and almost 1,300 yards between the teams. Chad Leeper got a crazy one on Saturday, and he had the same experience 4 years ago.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, that was a wild one too. That was we lost that 63-60 when I was at Swansea, and so that one might have been as bad too. And I think that one had to come back and finish on a Saturday, but this time I'm on the winning side, so I like this one a whole lot better. We played about a whole game last night and then had to come back out and finish the thing this morning. So it was nuts, man, and I'm just proud of how our guys responded. Beat up and sore from last night, not much sleep. Get back out here in the morning and get the job done. Really fired up about how they played.
The Battle of the Dam concluded this morning at Lexington High School last night. The Wildcats and Yellow Jackets got a late start due to the weather, and then with less than 7 minutes left in the game, another system moved in, so the decision was made to pick it up at this point this morning at 11. The Wildcats had the ball at the Irmo 6. Lexington going for it on fourth down with a 14-6 lead, but the Irmo defense is there for the stop, so the Yellow Jackets take over deep in Irmo territory. Here's a fourth down for Irmo. They're back in punt formation, but a gutsy call by head coach Aaron Brand in his first year as they get the punt fake, and it works as Isaiah Williams gets the first down. But the Lexington defense would go back on the field and respond in a big way. Levi Galuso, he made a highlight reel last night on the Friday Night Blitz, and he's here on the Saturday Night Blitz. He makes another appearance again. He gets the pick 6 to extend the Lexington lead to 21-6. And after 14 hours after kickoff, Lexington defeats Irmo 21-6 in the annual Battle of the Dam. Let's stay in Lexington County. White Knoll hosting Rusty Sharpia and the Brooklyn Casey Bearcats. These teams finishing the last 7 minutes and 44 seconds of their game from Friday night at 1:30 today. BC down 27-13. They get a boost from Will Way as he powers his way to a first down run. And BC ate a lot of clock on their possession, but they got down into the red zone. Fourth down for the Bearcats. White Knoll needs a stop to basically end the game, and they will get that stop with 1:45 left. They will run out the clock to secure a 27-13 win. And don't leave Dean Howell hanging. Hey, man, hey, come back, man. Don't leave me hanging like that. We got the win, baby. The Timberwolves get the season opening W on Saturday. Here's the head coach.
I mean, these are 16, 17-year-old kids, and you don't know where their mind's at, and it's hard enough to get them ready to play games a lot of times, and you throw stuff like this into it. I mean, as a program, we talk about controlling what we can control. I know that's a cliche, and everybody says it, but our kids do a great job of, just staying focused on what we can control, which is how we play when we show up.
And this was a showdown that couldn't be made up. Friday night, Dutch Fork took on Mallard Creek on ESPN2. This was the second year these teams matched up, and for the second year in a row, the game could not be finished because of inclement weather. But this time, the teams actually played. It was a great back and forth, and it ended in a 27-27 tie with 4:46 left in the game. There were 2 lightning delays. The first one was about 2 hours. Officials made the right call around midnight to cancel the game after the second delay. Dutch Fork's Tom Knott says he's open to scheduling Mallard Creek again in the future, and he talked about how close they were to finishing on Friday night and what blew him away about Mallard Creek.
I think the higher ups were worried about energy and fatigue resulting in injuries. Probably for safety's sake, this was a good decision, but, being a football coach, let's finish the game. I don't kiss my sister too often. I think we rose to the occasion. I was a little surprised about our defense and our third down defense and our pass rush, but Mallard Creek was massive. I'm not sure I've ever seen a team with that many men on the field. I mean, T.L. Hanna was big, but they made T.L. Hanna look like a small team. You see my number 90 stand against their number 74, and it was they were huge, but we were game. We hung in there. We did a lot of good stuff, and we did some poor stuff, which is to be expected in the first game.
And guess what? Week 0 isn't done. Another local team will get the national spotlight as the Hammond Skyhawks will be featured on ESPN2 on Sunday. They are the defending Skeezer champions who haven't lost a game in 2 seasons. Eric Kimmery and his Skyhawks will put their 25-game win streak on the line against Southern Columbia out of Pennsylvania. This game will feature several Division I prospects, including Hammond's Alex Huntley and a USC commit and Jordan Birch, one of the top prospects in the country for the 2020 class. And Will Muschamp's son Jackson Muschamp will get a chance to show his skills on national TV. We'll have the highlights right here on News 19 on Sunday to book in a wild weekend of high school football.